So yes, today we are going to start our new chapter, and that new chapter name is the human health and the diseases. Okay. So if I ask you the human health and disease, can you tell me what do you mean by the health? What is the meaning of health?
Um,
Health. Any guesses?
like the welfare of the human body.
Welfare of the human body. Okay, actually, health is something, it is a state of well being at the physical, mental, and social level. Okay, like your body should be healthy, not so lean, not so fatty. Okay, like complete healthy body you should have. And at the mental level, you should be very strong, and you live in society, so your behavior should also be adequate. Your behavior should also be good. So it means health is a state of well being at the level of physical, mental, and the social. Okay, so at how many level you should be healthy?
Three.
Yes, first is the physical, like your body wise, you're lean or not, you are very fatty type, so of course then you are not so healthy. At the mental level,
I feel like
and the
yeah, social level.
social level, you live in society, your behavior will decide you are healthy or not. Okay, so there are three levels. Okay, and if I talk about, okay, disease, so it is about the healthy state of well-being. But if I talk about disease, what do you mean by the disease?
The disease.
Yes, what do you mean by the
Oh, the
disease?
disease is it's a factor that contributes to like negative. It interrupts the state of well being.
Yeah, definitely. Can we say that it is a state of uncomfortability in
Yeah.
which there is a improper functioning of one or more organs, and it may adversely affect you, and it give rise the various signals, various symptoms, right? A painful situation maybe. So it means it's a improper functioning of one or more organ. It's a complete state of uncomfortability. So it is called disease, right? So okay, so disease can be of two type, right? First is the communicable disease, another is the non-communicable disease.
So infectious and non-infectious. Yeah.
Yeah, so communicable infectious disease, and it's a non-communicable. So diabetes is what? Communicable, non-communicable.
Non-infectious and
And
non-communicable.
coronavirus?
Coronavirus is infectious.
Yeah, it is spreading at a very high, fast rate, right? And in India, it has hit the second wave. Like there's a second wave right now. Again, the cases are increasing at a very high rate in India. Okay,
Oh wow.
so it's a communicable and the non-communicable, and we can say the infectious and the non-infectious. So what do you mean by the pathogen? What do you mean by pathogen?
It's a type of disease, microorganism.
Okay. So can we say that all the disease causing agent are called the pathogens? So
Oh yeah.
pathogens are what? The disease causing agent only. You can't say microorganism. Only those microorganism which causes disease. So diseases causing agent are called pathogen. Okay. So disease causing agents. So these are called the pathogens, right? Any guesses? Okay, if I tell you, like, can you tell me what is disease and the, like, there is a person who is disease free and there is a person who is healthy. So are they same or they have a difference in these two words?
They have a difference.
Okay, what kind of difference?
One has a pathogen.
I
One is
didn't understand.
so one has a pathogen in their body, like recurring, and like they have their body is negatively affected and is like suffering. And
But one person is disease free, one person is healthy. So why are you saying all these?
what?
I didn't understand. Matlab, why are you talking about the pathogen? I am just simply talking about one person is disease free, he is not having any kind of disease, another person is healthy.
Wait. I didn't get your. Wait. Say it again.
Okay, suppose if one person is disease free, okay, and other person is healthy, so are they same or different right now?
The same.
No, they are not same. They are not same.
Oh, but okay, he doesn't have a disease now, but he can get one in the future,
Okay,
right?
I'm telling you. Disease free simple meaning is like he is not having any kind of disease. So if I am having not any kind of disease, but if then you can say healthy, you can't say that. Just because of the absence of disease, you can't say that person healthy. Suppose if a
Mm.
person is very very poor family, like he is from the poor family, okay, if a person is from poor family, so of course he is not having any kind of disease, but he is in mental torture, like he has a mentally problem, like because he has a family of around 20 people and he has to do work hard for feeding them. So at the social level, at the mental level, he is not healthy. At the physical level, he becomes very very lean. Are you getting my point?
Malnutrition, yeah.
So that's why he is not healthy at the, because healthy level need physical, mental and social level also, na. Suppose you are mad, suppose you are mad but you don't have any kind of disease, so are they same thing, disease free and healthy?
No.
No, you don't have any disease but you are not healthy. Why? Because at the healthy means there are three levels, na: physical, mental and social. If these three levels are very good, then only I can say you are healthy. So disease free means healthy?
Nah.
No, disease free means you don't have any disease. So just because you don't have any disease, I can't tell you, I can't call you as a healthy guy. Okay, now got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are certain factors which are very very important to maintain the good health. Can you tell me all those factors? How can you maintain the good
Exercise,
health? Okay,
diet,
okay, very good. Regular exercise, personal hygiene, balanced
yeah,
diet, right? So
yeah.
what you are eating, it really
Not taking
matters.
drugs.
Yeah, okay. Personal diet. Oh, okay, and the regular exercise.
Yeah. Personal diet. I mean hygiene.
Yeah, personal diet and hygiene. Yes, you can say like you are taking daily bath or not. Okay, like you are. Many people like in the winter season they don't take bath, so that's why. So it matters. Okay, for maintaining the good health. Okay, can you tell me how can we attain the good health? How can we attain, like, I mean, how can we control, like, can we say we should control the vectors, like at the community level, I am asking. Suppose if you are government,
Oh,
you are in the government, you are health minister. So how can you attain the good health of the people? What will you do?
not selling drugs.
Okay, selling drug is not affecting much. Okay, but it's still okay, fine. I have noted down. Okay,
Um.
except the drugs.
Uh. mm, Uh. Giving good food and good crops and like good food.
Okay,
Maintaining
okay,
a law that requires
and
a person to
and will
exercise at least 30 minutes a day.
okay, cool. Okay, can we do the vaccination also? Vaccination of all the infectious disease. Vaccination is
All of them
also
in
a,
one?
because you are health minister, na. So all these come under you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Vaccination and the
Vaccine
vaccination, immunization, like coronavirus vaccination is going on, right?
and
Control.
other diseases, not just COVID,
Yeah, definitely.
like HIV, like that stuff too.
Yeah, yeah. Control of vectors.
Vaccines in
Vaccination.
general, though,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that. And as you said, clean food you will provide, clean water you will provide. So can,
clean air, I guess.
yeah, yeah, air pollution also. You will work on that. So clean food. All these are like just the general stuff, right? And drinking water. So I don't have to write these things because you already know that. Control of vector, proper disposal of the waste also, right? Like sewer system,
Oh
proper
yeah,
disposal of the, like there should be a proper and good sewer
like
system.
uh sanitary places in the
Yeah,
city,
definitely. Yes,
bathroom sanitation, and public rest.
yes, yes. Good. So all these are the of maintaining the community health. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about the various diseases. Okay. So there are many infectious diseases, And
Yes. Let's
infectious
go.
disease infection can take place by various pathogens means this is causing
Bacteria,
agent. So it
virus,
can be caused by the virus, and that
and
is called
bacteria.
viral diseases. Yes.
Bacteria.
Yeah. Second one, we can take a
Fungi.
category of the bacteria. Third, we can take the fungi, you can also say fungal diseases. Then we can
Microbe?
also say protozoans. Microbe,
Oh.
all these are already microbes. Okay,
Oh
microbe
yeah,
is a
yeah.
common term for all these.
So wait, is it
Protozoan,
huh.
mhm.
What's the other one?
All these are microbes. Microbe means which are very small in size.
What's a helminthic?
Helminthic is like a worm. Like do
Ew.
you, worm means like sometime in our
Earth
belly, in our belly, if
earthworms.
you
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
lot of food, so there is a worms, na. Okay, helminthic diseases. Do you know
Wait, how?
ascariasis? Have you ever heard ascaris? Have you ever heard ascaris?
No.
So ascaris is caused a disease, ascariasis in your belly, and it causes a lot of pain. Like there is a filariasis. Have you ever seen the like one leg become like a elephant? Elephant, one leg.
One leg?
One leg look like elephant type. Like it is something like this. A person is normal, but one leg look like a elephant type.
Uh,
Like there is a lot of swelling. So it is also caused by the worm, and that worm name is Wuchereria, or you can say disease name is filariasis.
how do they
Don't worry.
form?
How do like actually it is for found these type of worm found in the soil. So if you play with a dirty soil nearby beach, so if it is present, then it can affect you. It can affect your lymphatic vessel. Okay.
That's very disgusting.
Okay, so we are going to discuss one by one. Okay, so now if I talk about the viral diseases, so
COVID,
firstly,
COVID,
yeah,
HIV.
yes, COVID, HIV. So viral
I
diseases
mean,
are so,
HIV is a virus.
yeah, HIV is a virus.
I mean, AIDS. I don't
AIDS is
know.
the name of disease.
Yeah,
AIDS
it's
is
a
the name
syndrome.
of disease. Yes, a
Syndrome.
syndrome, and it is caused by HIV. Okay, so if I talk about the viral diseases, so you should know like there is a polio, there is a common cold. All these are caused by the
Viruses.
virus. Okay,
Flu,
like the
influenza.
yes, very good. Measles,
Influenza neuraminidase.
yeah, flu, corona, COVID,
Yeah.
and the HIV. Better to say AIDS. Okay, we will
Wait,
discuss AIDS
what are
cycle in very much detail here. Yes, yes,
what
yes.
are other ones?
Yeah, I will tell you one by one. Don't worry.
Hepatitis? Is that a virus?
Yeah, hepatitis is also caused
Oh,
by the
okay, okay,
virus.
okay.
Yeah, hepatitis
Yep.
B. Hepatitis
Yeah.
B. Bacteria, if I talk about, so there is a typhoid. Okay,
Oh,
typhoid.
shoot. Yeah.
There is a like pneumonia, typhoid, pneumonia, plague, plague.
Tuberculosis,
Yeah, tuberculosis, TB. You can say diphtheria.
malaria,
Yeah, diphtheria, tetanus. Okay, all these are.
tetanus.
I-
Oh, yeah, tetanus.
If
Yeah.
I talk about the fungal disease, so you know ringworm.
Mm,
Like there is a
I,
circular structure, lot of itching, ringworm. Sometime
dandruff too,
red.
right?
Yeah, there is a athlete foot also, lot of itching at the leg, on the leg you can say.
Athlete's
Athlete,
foot. Yes.
yes. Okay, so
Oh,
all
yeah, yeah.
these are the fungal diseases. Lot of itching take
Is
place here.
dandruff also a fungal disease?
Yeah, also dandruff.
Oh, it's not
Protozo
infectious though.
Yeah, definitely. If you continuously have the dandruff, then obviously like there is a scalp problem there. Like there is a lot of itching, and infection can spread over your head. Okay,
Yeah.
I have seen this in some people. If I talk about the protozoans, so protozoans basically the
Oh, wait, that's, oh,
malaria,
yeah, yeah, that's protozoa. Okay.
malaria and the amoebiasis.
Amoeba.
Yeah, it is caused by the entamoeba histolytica. I will tell you, don't worry.
Is it
Amoeba
amoeba
and the
good for you? Is it bad?
actually, it is a like variety of the amoeba. Amoeba has so
Oh.
many varieties, so there is a one bad one too. And helminthic is Ascariasis. There is a disease name Ascariasis. There is a filariasis. I will tell you one by one. Don't worry at all. And the last one is the taniasis.
Hmm.
So Ascariasis, filariasis, and the taniasis. Okay, taniasis. So we have so many type of the infectious disease which you can see on your screen. Viral diseases, common cold, flu, like polio, measles, bacteria, typhoid, pneumonia, plague, tuberculosis, diphtheria, tetanus, okay, protozoan diseases, malaria and amoebiasis, fungal, ringworm and the athlete foot, helminthic disease, escheriasis, filariasis, teniasis, okay. Got
Yeah.
it now? So
Yeah.
all these obviously all these are caused by the pathogen. Pathogen means all these are virus, bacteria, fungal. So
Mm-hmm.
so all these pathogen enter in our body with the help of the direct contact, right? Direct contact or maybe indirect contact like droplet infection,
It
contaminated food and
sounds
the water.
so viruses are always spread through like bodily fluids.
Yes, exactly. By touching or by body fluids, okay?
Yeah,
Or
blood.
by sneezing and that person is very near close to you. Okay?
Yeah.
So okay. So if I talk about the first, if I start with the viral disease, so most important one is the common cold, right? Which take
Yeah.
place usually like in every season, most of the season. Common cold. It's very common disease, common cold. So
It
actually,
lasts for like
so
2 weeks,
so
right?
so yeah. So it is caused by what?
Virus
What is the name of that virus?
comes caused by virus.
Rhinovirus. Remember?
What? It's
Yeah,
rhinovirus?
yeah. Rhinovirus. Rhino. Yes, its name is the rhinovirus, and it this
Okay.
basically infect what? So it infects the
Entire
mostly
body.
the nasal part and the respiratory passage, right? Lot of coughing.
Sinuses, yeah.
Yes, so it infect the nasal
Nasal cavity.
and the respiratory organs like lungs. That's why there's a lot of coughing and lot of pain in this side. Okay, so respiratory passages. Okay, better to say it is affecting the respiratory passage, not mostly the lungs. Okay, like there is a pain here, like sometime our voice also get changed voice whenever we are getting common cold ki hello Vishnu. Usually, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's
so
like more
better,
nasally.
yeah, so better to say not the lungs, because lungs are mostly affected by in the like other disease. I will tell you.
Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis, yes, they badly affected, exactly, and pneumonia also, right?
Of
Mm.
course, obviously.
So, in fact, the nasal and the respiratory passage, better to say that. Okay,
In fact,
and what are the symptoms now?
oh,
Can we
okay.
say nasal congestion? Like sometime it get blocked, my nose
Postnatal
get.
drip.
Yes, like I'm not able to take breathing. That's why I have to take from mouth.
Postnasal drip.
Yes, so it's a like nasal congestion.
Postnasal drip. Yeah.
And yes, discharge is also there, like there is a flow of liquid, right? Discharge. Sore throat. The sore throat, there is a lot of pain, right, at the throat level. I think there is there may be coughing and headache, of course, fever. All these thing happens now. Of course, tiredness also. You will feel very tired, and of course, hoarseness. Hoarseness means your voice is going to change. Like hello Vishnu, today I'm very weak. Okay, so it's a hoarseness. Okay.
All right.
So, so hoarseness is a hoarseness means when people say hoarseness, hoarseness means we will become horse. No, no, no. You won't become like a horse or something.
Nasal congestion.
Hoarseness means like when your sound is going to get changed. Okay. So how it is going to spread? Can we say that it's going to spread by the coughing and the sneezing in the like from infected to the non-infected person? Why you are using mask nowadays?
To
Mask.
prevent the spread of COVID.
Yeah, so that's why whenever you cough or whenever you sneeze, your droplets not going shouldn't come outside, right? It will remain in the mask. That's
Hmm.
why. So it is preventing that. And of course, you don't have to touch so many things. People have the very bad habit touching everything. So it may be contaminated objects. So contaminated means infected object. We should avoid touching. Okay. What happened?
Nothing.
Okay, so are you feeling sleepy or what?
Yeah, I'll get through it.
Okay, so viral diseases these are, and we will discuss about the AIDS in very much detail. But right now, I'm taking the other one. We will take a separate section for the AIDS and the and there is a one more
HIV.
disease. No, no, HIV and AIDS. Fine. Cancer. Okay,
Yes.
cancer. I will take.
Yes.
Oh my God, you are so much excited in the name of cancer. What is the relation between cancer and you?
I just like
Okay.
studying. Like I just like bacteria. I just like disease and stuff. Studying about them.
Okay, okay, very good. So if I talk about the bacterial diseases, so now firstly I am taking the typhoid. So typhoid, if I talk about typhoid, is actually caused by the disease, and its name is the Salmonella typhi.
Oh,
Salmonella, actually the proper name is Salmonella typhimurium, but you have to remember Salmonella typhi. So Salmonella typhi,
typhoid was
so it
salmonella.
is
Wow.
Salmonella typhi cause typhoid, or you can say it is caused by the Salmonella typhi. So what is happening in this? So the infection is basically happens whenever there is a contaminated food and the water, like the food poisoning, or you can say like this a dirty food, like it's a 2 or 3 day food. So if you are taking the food or water which have the Salmonella typhi, then of course you are going to get infected. So the contaminated food and the water. So what will happen? So the all whenever you have the pathogens, okay, disease causing agent, this is the typhi. So this pathogen enter into the small intestine, okay. So it enters into the small intestine and the other parts of the body,
Oh wait,
other parts
just like salmonella, the regular
of
one.
body through the body fluids, okay. So pathogen enters into the finely small intestine and the other parts of the body fluid, body,
Intestine.
other parts of the body fluid, okay. So what will happen then? What type of symptoms will take place? Symptoms,
Oh, like stomach pain, right?
yeah, we can say like there is a sustained high fever,
And
there will
stomach
be,
pain.
yeah, stomach pain is the most common one, exactly.
Because I had it
So
before and it sucked.
yeah, very high fever, it is around like 103 Fahrenheit. Stomach
Yeah, I've
pain.
had that. It sucked.
Okay, so have you ever like faced this disease?
In India, yeah.
Okay, when you were in India, so you had this typhoid.
Yeah, I think it was my Kurt or something. I don't know.
Oh, your cousin.
No, 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 me.
Okay, 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 and you won't be able to eat anything because there is a loss of appetite. Okay, there may be constipation problem,
Oh
like
no,
you
I didn't
won't
have
be
that.
constipation. Okay, children won't face such type of problem. It is to take place for the younger or the old people. Okay, and there is a headache.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Headache. So all these are what? So all these are the problems which are faced by the person who is having typhoid. Okay, so there is a like, and sometimes what happen if there is a lot of intestinal problem, sometimes people may die also in severe cases. So if it is very severe, of course that person has to die. And there is a test, very very famous test, which can come from you are having typhoid. So it's a vital test. So vital test confirms, vital test, remember, that you are having typhoid or not. So vital test is like very common one for the confirming the typhoid. So which test is very essential for confirming typhoid? So you will
Vital.
always say vital test. Okay, got it
Mhm.
now? So these are the symptoms, and you need to remember the causative agent Salmonella typhi. So typhoid is caused by,
Salmonella typhi.
yes. Now if I talk about the pneumonia, if I talk
Pneumonia.
about pneumonia, so pneumonia is actually caused by the like two kind of causative organism, we can say that. So it's the first is the Streptococcus pneumoniae.
Oh.
Streptococcus, Streptococcus pneumoniae, pneumoniae, and other one is like it also causes the influenza, but you can consider it also responsible for pneumonia. Hemo, Hemophilus influenzae. It also causes the influenza.
Pneumonia.
So Streptococcus pneumoniae and the Haemophilus influenzae. Okay. So what basically happens, you know it very well. We have the lungs, right? So our lungs have the alveoli, right?
Yeah.
Alveoli, lots of
Yeah.
like such type of structures, balloon-like structures.
I remember.
So lots of alveoli we have in our lungs. Okay. So that's why we can say they infect the alveoli of our lungs. So they infect alveoli of our lungs, where alveoli is actually filled with the alveoli become filled
With water or
alveoli,
liquid.
yeah, with the filled with a kind of fluid. Okay, it may be a little bit sticky, and it result in the, so if see your alveoli help in the gases exchange, right? But if it is filled with the fluid, then gases can be exchanged or not,
No.
because a fluid is filled, so now gases are facing very much difficulty for getting exchange. So that's why respiration would be difficult or bad.
Bad.
Respiration very bad. Okay, it is going to be decreased. So that's why you will face very much difficulty in the breathing,
Hmm.
and you will face symptoms like the fever, like the headache, cough. You will shiver. Okay, shivering, or you can say better to say chills. Okay, coughing is very most common. There's a lot of coughing, and some because in your body there is a deficiency of the oxygen. Why? Because gases are not going to get exchanged, so they maybe oxygen is not reaching to your all the parts, so that's why your nails become bluish. Nails or your body or fingernails, going to become bluish. So bluish means your body is not getting sufficient amount of oxygen. Sometimes baby also have a blue body. So what does it mean? That baby face the oxygen deficiency or oxygen sufficiency?
That's also called a blue baby disorder too.
Yeah, blue baby syndrome. Have you ever heard about that?
Yeah, I do. I know it's caused by high nitrates in the water.
Yeah, and when there is not sufficient oxygen also too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So how it is going to be spread? So infection is droplet from the infection person to the non-infected person. Suppose if I am having pneumonia and if I sneeze, and if you are nearby me, so of course you can have pneumonia too. Okay. And if I am using the contaminated articles like the infections, like
Symptoms.
injection, if infected injection I am taking to you, so if I am injecting on you, so of course it may cause problem. Got it now?
Cough.
Yeah. So pneumonia is a very harmful disease. Okay, and it's completely affecting your alveoli of the lungs. Got it now?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, Vishnu, did I tell you about the malarial cycle before?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So now I am going to discuss about the protozoan diseases because we have studied the bacterial one.
Yeah. Plasmodium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so actually if I talk about the protozoan disease, so it is caused by the like various type of plasmodiums are there. So three
Yeah.
type of plasmodium you need to remember: Plasmodium malariae,
Yeah.
Plasmodium vivax, and Plasmodium falciparum.
Wait.
Plasmodium
Hold on.
falciparum. And Plasmodium falciparum is very, very much harmful. Plasmodium falciparum. So Plasmodium malariae, Plasmodium vivax, and Plasmodium falciparum. And Plasmodium falciparum is the most serious malignant malaria. Most,
Plasmodium malariae.
yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Plasmodium falciparum. Yeah, it is malaria, vivax, and falciparum which causes the malaria. But falciparum is very, very harmful, very serious one. Okay, falciparum. It is very
Oh,
malignant.
yes, go
So
on.
how it happens? So there is a female Anopheles mosquito, female Anopheles mosquito. So it is like this mosquito is carrying the like this protozoa in its like sting. Okay. So mosquito. So it basically help in the transferring of the sporozoites, like spores of the plasmodium. So whenever I am sitting here and if a female mosquito is biting me, so it means that female mosquito is transferring the spores of the protozoa. Okay, so it transfer the sporozoids sporozoids of plasmodium. Okay, Vishnu.
Red female mosquitoes transfer the sporozoids of Plasmodium.
Yeah, so now you have to listen it first. See,
Wait, wait,
when
wait, wait,
these
wait, wait.
when yeah, you were saying something.
I just have to get everything down.
Yeah, first listen. Whenever spores of the plasmodium enter in our body, okay, so firstly they enter into the liver. Okay.
Oh,
So in the liver they are just doing the asexual reproduction. Okay, and they are
mhm.
infecting our liver cells, the hepatic cells, and they are multiplying within our, because they have one only aim: reproduce. So
Yeah.
if sporozoids are 10, so now they become thousand, crores. Okay, lots of in number. Okay, so that's why they are multiply within our liver cell. So our liver cell will burst and it will release a lot of parasite in our blood. Okay, after affecting our liver cell, they will enter into the RBC, and they are multiplying in our RBC, and they causing the rupturing of the RBC. They are
Yeah.
infecting our RBC, and when there is a rupturing of the RBC, then they release a kind of a chemical which is known as hemozoin.
Protein.
Hemozoin. And whenever RBC get ruptured, so this release a toxin which is called hemozoin, which is responsible for the very high fever, chills, like shivering. Okay, are you getting?
So yeah, what are the symptoms of a fever? Is it chills?
Yeah, chills means like you are shivering. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There is a lot of high temperature there. You are shivering. Okay. So chills, shivering, it's the same thing. You can say that. So malaria, what I just told you. So it is caused by what?
Plasmodium malaria, vivax, and falciparum.
Yeah. So now just give me 1 minute. Yes. So firstly, it is affecting what?
The liver cells,
Yes. After the liver cells.
the bloodstream, RBCs,
Okay. After that.
the hemagglutinin protein.
Yeah, so actually it is affecting the RBC, which is the erythrocytes, right? And it release the hemozoin, which cause the chills. Okay. Now, you should know one thing. When they are affecting our RBC, na, so with the help of the RBC, they are forming the gametes. Okay, like with the help of the RBC, they are going to form the gamete like male and female gamete. So when the normal mosquito is biting you, okay, when the normal mosquito is taking out the blood from your body, okay, then you know what will happen. Then the male and female gamete of that plasmodium, it will enter into the mosquito body, right? Normal healthy mosquito. And then the fertilization take place in the mosquito gut, digestive tract. And then after the reproduction, so they will form the zygote. Are you getting my point what I'm saying?
So mosquitoes will form inside our body.
Yeah, so see, when the sporozoite are in your body, so with the help of the RBC, they form gametes, but these gametes do not fertilize because
Oh,
because the condition is not so accurate, not so suitable. So that's why when the another mosquito is biting you, so normal one, so then the fertilization of these gametes take place in its guts. Okay, got it. And that is how they are increasing their number. So sexual reproduction taking place in the mosquito and asexual reproduction take place in our body. Okay, got it now.
I hate mosquitoes.
Yeah, I even hate that. Okay, have you ever heard somebody saying, oh my god, I love the mosquitoes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yes, tell me, so gametes are formed in which body? If a mosquito body or like our body?
Our body.
But actually you should know one thing. Mosquito is actually just a spreading that. The malaria is caused by the plasmodium. Mosquito is just the agent.
It's just
Mos
a transport.
Yeah, it's a kind of vector only. So malaria is not caused by the
Wait, what do you mean
female.
by vector?
Vector means which is spreading, which is
Oh,
spreading the plasmodium from one person to another, like
okay.
which are helping in increasing that their
Mm-hmm.
number. Okay, so now I am going to show you a video which will help you to understand what happens usually in the malaria. Okay, just
Mm-hmm.
give me 1 minute. So it is from the merozoite, trophozoite. Okay, like there is a so many stages name. So just give me 1 second. You have to note down all the important stuff. Okay, so gametes are formed in our body or in the mosquito body. Gametes.
In our body,
But fertilization take place in.
the mosquito's guts.
Yeah, very good. So now, can you just see that guy? Very red nose.
Yeah.
high temperature. Also, she had frequent severe chills and sweating intermediately. What was really wrong with her? A few diagnostic tests revealed that Zara was suffering from malaria. And now, she was given all the possible best treatments to recover as quickly as possible. But how did she get infected with malaria in the first place? What could have caused it? And how did the infectious agent take over her body? Let's learn this infectious disease in detail in this video. To begin with, can you tell me what causes malaria? We've always heard mosquito bites are the root cause of malaria. So are mosquitoes responsible for this infection? No. You'd be surprised to know that mosquitoes do not cause malaria, but just spread it. And what do we mean by this? The actual causative agent of malaria is the protozoan called the Plasmodium. Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium malaria, Plasmodium falciparum are a few species of Plasmodium that cause malaria in humans. Among these, Plasmodium falciparum is the most violent and can also be life-threatening. So from where does a mosquito come into the picture? Well, the protozoan Plasmodium lives as a parasite in the female Anopheles mosquito. From there, it gets transmitted to the humans with a mosquito bite. Hence, it's the infected mosquito bite which can cause malaria and not the insect itself. Thus, the complete life cycle of the malarial parasitic protozoa involves two hosts. The first one is the female Anopheles mosquito, and the second one is the human host. Let's understand the complete life cycle of the malarial parasite. It all begins when an infected mosquito bites a human. This helps transfer the malarial parasite into the human body. In order to enjoy her blood meal, the female Anopheles mosquito secretes her saliva into the human bloodstream to prevent blood coagulation. It's with this secretion that the parasite gets a chance to enter the human body. The disease-causing Plasmodium gets transferred from the mosquitoes to the humans in the form of sporozoites. Sporozoites is a stage in the life cycle of the Plasmodium. At this particular stage, they are capable to cause an infection in the human body. And how do they do that? Once they enter the bloodstream of the humans, they eventually reach their target, that is, the liver. Here, they attack the liver cells and stay inside them for quite a long time. They reproduce asexually in order to increase their number. After that, they release themselves back into the bloodstream by bursting out the liver cells. The form in which they are released into the bloodstream is known as the merozoites. These merozoites now target the red blood cells, the RBC.
Hello, are you there, Vishnu?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you have to note it down, okay? All these sporozoites, and then after affecting the liver, it become the merozoites, okay? And then it become the trophozoites after the
Now,
RBC.
in the RBCs, the merozoites develop into a ring-like structure called the trophozoite.
Yes, as I said.
This form can have two fates. Most of the trophozoites begin with the asexual cycle to give rise to a new merozoites. And this occurs exponentially.
See, the number is increasing, yes or no? The sky blue color. all
Mhm.
these spores are going to increase. That was their main aim. They have to do the reproduction. They have to increase their number. Plasmodium is increasing number by using our body and the mosquito body.
The number of merozoites produced is too large for the RBCs to contain. Hence, they are released out with the bursting of the RBCs. The released merozoites can now attack new RBCs and keep increasing their population exponentially. The other fate of the trophozoites is entering a sexual cycle. With this, the trophozoites give rise to two different gametocytes. Gametocytes, in simple terms, are like the germ cells of Plasmodium. When a non infected mosquito approaches the infected human for a blood meal, then these gametocytes quickly pass into the mosquito's body with the sucked blood. Now, here, in the mosquito's body, both male and female gametocytes, which are like the germ cells, fuse to form a zygote. That is, the
Yes.
fertilization of these gametocytes results in the formation and the development of a zygote in the mosquito's gut. From here, a structure called oocyst is developed which crosses the gut wall and reaches the salivary glands. Here, the oocyst
Now cycle is going to be completely right. So in the mosquito, that a non-infected mosquito is also becoming now infected, right? And then
Yeah.
sporozoites are formed in the salivary gland. Now, if now that mosquito is going to bite the another non-infected man, and that is how malaria cycle keeps on increasing from infected to non-infected one. Okay, it keeps
Mhm.
on increasing.
now releases several sporozoites, which are the mature infective forms of the parasite,
This is
ready
how a
to
complete
infect a
cycle
new healthy
from new
individual
mosquito
with the
to
next blood meal.
this is how cycle is going to spread from infected to non-infected men and from a infected mosquito to non-infected mosquito. So actually this plasmodium is targeting both of things, female anopheles and the male, not male but the human. Okay, got it now, this complete cycle.
Mhm.
So which thing is getting formed? Merozoite is going to get first or trophozoite is going to form get first?
Merozoid.
Merozoid, then trophozoid, and then with the help of RBC, they form gametes, but they don't fuse in our body. So when the mosquito is taking out the blood from our body, so some gamete are definitely going to enter in that blood, and then the fusion, the fertilization will take place in their gut. They form zygote, oocyst, okay, and then finally they will form also sporozoids, and these sporozoids are in the salivary gland. And when that same mosquito is biting the another healthy man, so now that is also going to get the malaria. Okay,
Mhm.
so this is the complete cycle and it is very very important for your examination. Any single doubt here?
Nope.
So that's why, so for preventing these kind of disease we should use the mosquito nets, and the mosquito certain medicines are also there, right?
Mhm.
And that's why we have to use other device like hit, kala hit, or all these stuff which kill the mosquitoes.
Mhm.
So,
So just give me 1 second. Yes, now can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was about the protozoan disease, which is the malaria and the most important one. There is a one more disease, which is the protozoan. It is the amoebic dysentery, or you can say amoebiasis, which you were saying amoeba. So it is also known as the amoebic dysentery, and it is also known as the amoebiasis. Okay. So amoebiasis is caused by,
Amoeba.
yeah, Entamoeba histolytica. Just say it, Entamoeba histolytica. Say it once again.
Anti-amoeba histolytica.
Yeah. Are you tired?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm just leaving it, don't worry. So
That's
Entamoeba histolytica, small word we have to start. Histolytica. So actually, this is the very, very bad type of disease, because when this pathogen enter, this Entamoeba histolytica enter, so it enter into the large intestine, and when it enters into the large intestine, so it is affecting very badly your body. So what will happen, then there is a abdominal pain, there is a lot of pain in your belly at the downward side. Okay, abdominal pain is there, there may be some cramps, okay, abdominal pain, there are certain cramps, like that there may be like waste with the help of excess mucus, or maybe blood, okay, stools are there, like your waste, stools with the excess mucus and blood cells, okay. There may be constipation with the alternating diarrhea. Sometimes there is a constipation, sometimes there is diarrhea, sometimes there is constipation, like they are taking place one after another, very bad situation kind of. So constipation and the diarrhea is going to take place. And who is which organism is responsible for spreading that? House fly. So these housefly is basically the like carrier. So they transfer the parasite from the excreta of infected person to the food. Okay. So if there is a waste, that's why we shouldn't go for the defecation in open spaces, because it may spread such type of thing. So parasite can so this transfer the parasite from the faeces or the waste material of the infected person to the normal person. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh my God, you are so silent. Are you getting that? So it is
The
a
thing
very, it is a
is,
very, very harmful disease. Okay, abdominal pain, cramps, stools.
because I think dysentery involves fecal matter and fleas, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yes.
And I mean, the dysentery is just a variation of the disease.
Variation of disease means?
I mean, it's like a different type because like dysentery, like on its own, is like involves like fecal matter and flies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can say that. Yes.
Maybe amoebic.
Now,
I don't know.
yes, fine. If I talk about the fungal diseases, you know it very well. Like there is a sometimes there is a like red, right? Like at the nearby like sexual organs, or like this side, sometimes there is a itching, there is a red spots, or
Yeah.
like there's a lot of itching. So it is known as the ringworm. So ringworm is caused by the three main type of the fungus. You have to remember the name, just say it: microsporum,
Microsporum,
epidermophyton,
epidermophytum.
epidermo, you have to remember these name very strictly actually. And the trichophyton. So Mycosporum, Epidermophyton, and the Trichophyton. So these are the causative agents of the ringworm, right? So what happens in that? So in the ringworm, there is a like dry scaly lesions on the body, dry scaly lesions, scale, dry skin is there. So dry scaly lesions on the body,
Lesions. Okay.
yeah, on the skin you can say, like nearby nails, okay, and not only that, but also on the scalp, okay, like sometimes there's a itching scalp, okay. And these are going to spread when you are going to itching, because when you are doing that, so it is going to spread, all these spores are going to spread, right? So
Out of all of the diseases we talked today, which are chronic?
which are electronic?
No, which are chronic?
Chronic, okay. um we have, I guess that actually there were not a chronic, all were acute, okay.
Okay.
So no one
Yeah,
is
so they're
chronic
all
actually.
curable.
Chronic
Like
is AIDS we will discuss later, okay. So all were actually, most of the you can consider in a acute category, okay,
they all go
accompanied.
away. They all either go away or have a cure.
Yeah. So see, whenever you are going to get the fungal diseases, so when you are itching, when you are do the itch, like there's a lot of itching, so it means you are actually spreading the spores to the nearby area. That's why this fungus is going to increase and increase and increase. Okay, so these lesions are accompanied by the itching. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we should avoid the itching whenever you are going to get these type of ringworm. And there may be contaminated article, it may be direct contact or indirect contact, you have to take care of that, okay.
Yeah.
So these are the fungal diseases. So can you tell me fungal disease, the ringworm is caused by what?
Microsporum, epidermophyton and trichophyton.
Trichophyton. Of course, whenever there is a sexual intercourse, so of course there is a body touching, right? So if there is a body touching, so this ringworm can be transferred to the partner, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why if you are having such disease, so we should avoid such type of direct contacts or indirect contact. And okay, suppose if you are wearing some t-shirt, okay, or shirt, so and you are having such ringworm, suppose, so then if your friend is wearing your shirt, so your friend is going to get the ringworm, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Because it is an indirect contact, like your articles, I mean the clothes. So if your friend is using all these, so that's why we should avoid sharing, okay, all these things when we are having such kind of problems. Got it now?
Yeah.
Okay. And the last, which is the helminthic disease, as I was saying, we will discuss in next class. But yes, okay, I'm trying to take that. What I was saying, so I was saying the helminthic. Helminthic means like kide in Hindi. Helminthic is like worm. Helminthic diseases. So
Yeah.
there is a ascariasis. So if I talk about ascaris, actually ascariasis is caused by the like these are the worms. These are known as the ascaris. So it is caused by the Ascaris lumbricoides. Ascaris lumbricoides,
Mhm.
and it is known as a roundworms. These are called roundworms. Okay, so what is the symptoms? These symptoms are very bad. It will cause the anemia. There is a blockage of the intestine. Okay, there is an internal bleeding. There may be nausea. There may be headache. There may be very fever. Okay,
The
abdominal pain.
wait, anemia is a decrease in iron in the blood, right?
Yeah, iron in blood and also the oxygen.
Oxygen.
Yeah, oxygen and iron. Yes. Okay, intestinal passage get blocked. Intestinal passage, so it get blocked actually. Blockage can be there. Okay, there may be internal bleeding. So all these are the symptoms of the ascariasis. Okay, so and how it is going to spread is going to spread when you are not going to wash the fruits and the vegetables. So because the eggs of these parasite are on the surface, so that's why we have to wash the like fruits and the vegetable, so that we can remove the eggs of such type of parasite. Okay, so ascariasis is a very harmful disease. And the last one, which I am saying, suppose if there is a person, there is a normal leg and there is a like elephant type of leg. Okay. So if you have an elephant type of leg, it means you have a disease of filariasis. And because it is look like a elephant, so there is another name of this disease. It is called elephantiasis.
Hmm. Yeah.
Elephantiasis. Okay. So
How original.
filariasis and the elephantiasis. So actually it is caused by the worm, and that worm is known as Vauchereria malai.
Malaikofta.
No, it is not malai kofta. Okay. And there is a Vauchereria. Oh, it's a raria. Oh, sorry. Vauchereria. It's a Vauchereria bancrofti.
Looks like Wuhan, China.
Okay, so these are the two type of main organism, Vauchereria malai and Vauchereria bancrofti. Okay, so actually that worm is in like we usually live for so many years, and they affect the lymphatic vessel. They
Wow.
affect the like we have the lymph now in our body, and lymph is present in the lymphatic
Yeah.
vessels. So lymphatic vessels of our lower limb, and finally it will cause the very high swelling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it will look like a elephant.
Ah, yo.
Okay, so yes, so you should remember, and sometime it will reach to the genitals also, and it will affect very badly. So
Mm.
remember, there is a female mosquito, female culex. So this female Culex mosquito is the carrier. Female Culex mosquito.
Very
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, so it work as a vector. It can spread the disease from one person to another female Culex. And it badly affect the lymphatic vessel and cause the swelling. And it will remain for it will like this is not the acute, this is the chronic. This
Oh,
is the chronic. It will remain for like 20 years, 30 years, 25 years. Okay.
I'm gonna. Is someone gonna have an elephant leg for 30 years?
Yeah.
Amputation?
Amputation.
Oh no, that made no sense. Wait, is
Oh
it
no,
like?
no, not mutation. Because because that pathogen affect their lymphatic vessel and
I
they cause such type of disease.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I said something wrong, but like
Okay.
yeah.
So we have covered most of the diseases, but the cancer and AIDS we will take it later in the next class. Okay. So any doubt in this? So these are the most important for the NEET examination, which is the medical exam. Okay. So remember the name: Wuchereria malaria, Bancroft, lymphatic vessel they are affecting, and swelling for a like an elephant. Okay. So rest of the thing we in the next class we are going to start about the immunity, like immune system. Okay. So it's all
Mhm.
for today. We'll meet you in the next class. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.